and the farm layout. Now, on to the unknown drifter theory. If the killer was a stranger, they may not have been familiar with the dog. However, also might have sensed danger and confronted the intruder, leading to a confrontation. A scenario could be a drifter seeking shelter or opportunity stumbles upon Hinterkaifeck, also sensing a threat, barks and attempts to defend its territory. The drifter, feeling threatened or fearing detection, kills the dog in self-defense or to eliminate a potential witness. Alsa's injuries were consistent with the struggle. There were signs of defensive wounds on its body, indicating it might have tried to fight back. Several witnesses reported seeing a suspicious man in the area around the time of the murder. This man was described as being unfamiliar with the area and acting nervously. Now to the occult ritual theory. While speculative, some believe the killing of the dog could have been part of a ritualistic act designed to appease dark forces or to gain power. In some occult traditions, animals, particularly dogs, are seen as guardians or protectors. Sacrificing a dog could be seen as a way to break the family's spiritual defenses or to gain access to their home. The killer, driven by a twisted belief system, might see Elsa as a symbolic guardian of the Gruber family. Killing the dog could be a necessary step in their ritual, a way to weaken the family's spiritual protection and make them more vulnerable to attack. The Hinterkaifeck area was steeped in folklore and superstition. Belief in witchcraft and the occult was prevalent in the early 20th century, and some locals believed the farm was cursed or even haunted. The murders occurred in the days leading up to Easter, a time of year associated with both Christian and pagan traditions. Some researchers have speculated that the timing of the murders might be significant in an occult context. How about a killer familiar with the farm? The fact that the dog was found dead in the barn suggests that the killer was familiar with the layout of the farm and the dog's routine. This familiarity could indicate someone who had previously lived or worked on the farm, or someone who had spent time observing the family and their habits. The killer, knowing the dog's habits, might have lured Elsa away from the house with a piece of meat or a familiar sound. Once the dog was isolated in the barn, they could have easily killed it without alerting the family. Elsa was known to be a friendly or trusting dog, especially with people it knew. It's unlikely that the dog would have followed a complete stranger into the barn. There were no signs of struggle or disturbance near the farmhouse, suggesting the dog was killed elsewhere and its body moved